Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yugioh I'm here with some more Jumper replays. Got some Archfiend Kings. Now, I'm wondering, what is Archfiend Kings? Well, Archfiend Kings is a deck that I actually made maybe a couple formats ago. That I kind of just dropped, didn't even do anything with, but I decided to bring it back. And it's kind of a mixture of Archfiends with Fire Kings. It's actually pretty fun. I'm still working on the deck, but I have 3 plays that I actually do like. And I figured, you know, I was going to show you guys them. You know, going to show you the progress I've been making with the deck. So start off with versus dragons. Dragons! And this is dragons. It's kind of dragon rulers. Because it's dragon rulers. I don't want to pause. I want to swap. Swap, please. So he's playing that mythic dragon blue eyes ruler shenanigans. I don't know what people call it. I see so many different names. But he's doing his not so sacco stuff. But the interesting is that he dropped, I think, all of his mythic water dragons. I don't think he has any more in his deck, which I find to be. Oh, he has one more, okay. But he could have easily gone for a first on a fell grind, and that would have really screwed me over. I would not have done anything. So I'm just gonna set the Archfiend Harris, our Trick Archfiend, and set the Call the Haunted plus MST. Call the Haunted, very good card in this deck since you have the Archfiends plus the Fire King, so it really works out in the deck quite well. There's going to be Metal Dragon, especially from the Blue Eyes. He could have gone so much more. Basically, one thing I think he could have done was use Metal Dragon's effect. No, he did normal summon. Okay, my bad. Scratch what I'm saying. I'm acting like he didn't normal summon. I'm thinking like he didn't normal summon for some reason. So Scratch what I was about to say. I was about to say, oh, he could have special summoned the Water Dragon or some of this. No. I'm thinking like he didn't normal summon. My bad. So I add the Cavalry, because the Cavalry's a good card to have in the deck because it works well with Garunix, so it's actually pretty nice. So we're gonna go for the at the Fire. I could have Dark Hole, but why use this Dark Hole when I have a Dark Hole right here in the form of Garunix? Yeah, Garunix is just so fucking good. I love Garunix. So Garunix is going to pop up and say hello and bye-bye to those nasty dragons. So he's going for the Dragon Shrine. He's going to set up for his Blaster plays, which he could have decked in even more by sending a Flameful Guard and then sending a Blaster, having more fodder for the dragons. But he probably didn't expect me to have the Dark Hole or the Onslaught in my hand, so he's going to attack me for 2700. And I'm taking some hefty damage here. I'm down to 2500, which is kind of scary, but I do have the Onslaught, I do have the Dark Hole, so I'm not really too worried. And I also have the Barong, which is pretty cool. So I'm going for the Onslaught. I could have just Dark Holed and then just summon the Barong attack for 1800. But I wanted to go ahead and just, I don't know why I didn't Dark Hole. I guess I wanted to take Dark Hole for later on in case I needed it. I don't know why, but, oh yeah, now I remember, because, especially on Barong, because I wanted Barong to die by a card effect, so I can get the Surge on my next turn. So Garunix comes up and destroys this to Garunix, which will now begin the Garunix loop, which is pretty fun to have in Fire Kings. So he's going to special up that big eye. He's going to special up that Blaster, special up the Tempest, and he's going to go for another big eye. Use the effect to try to take my Garunix, but I do have Circle. Say, fuck you, big guy. I'm going to pop this Garunix to get my other Garunix. So now, Garunix loop has a Cometh, and he surrenders because he doesn't want to mess with the Garunix loop. But that is just some awesome stuff there. So let's go versus some Madolche. Some fun stuff here. We open up pretty decent. He opened up pretty good too with the 2-card D and the Instant Fusion. He's got a pretty nice hand himself. So we're going to actually set these two. And I don't know why I didn't do anything with wrong. I don't know why I didn't do the Tinky Surge. I don't know why. Don't ask me. I don't know myself. I guess I was playing safe to figure out what he was playing. I don't really know, but when I tried to have Barong, I don't know why he didn't do that. To me, that was kind of stupid. So I summoned up the Barong, and I'm going to attack for the 1800 damage, and he does take that because there's really no point in actually activating Palooza. Which I'm just thinking a lot less military players actually playing Palooza, which I understand why. Like it's a good card, but that might be not really necessarily my Dolces. But I'm not a Dolce player, so. What do I know? But he's going to activate that Palooza. And look at this. Look at all of these Torrential. So, sure, he gets them all back into the deck. But at the same time, they're not on the field. He can't go off. And I get a Search on my next turn. So, it all works out in the end. It really does. So, all of them go back to his deck. And he does have a Magic Search, but who fucking cares? I get my surge, and he doesn't go off, so it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to activate Bronx Effect to add Circle of the Fire King. It's always a good card to actually have. And I'm going to activate... I'm going to summon Yugioh and attack for 1800. She's probably waiting for my Garunix to come out, which is Bottomless, but I do have the Circle, which is always good to have in case of Bottomless Trap Hole. So he's have his turn to tribute, which always doesn't really hurt the deck. Goes to Kargady, he goes to the draw 2, trying to get traps done, and his Hammer's traps done will play a little bit role in this duel as well. So I get my Compulse, which is meh in my opinion. So we're gonna go for the Fire Formation Tanky to add the Barong to hand. Summon up the Barong, and he does trench with me, but oh well, I get a Barong Surge! Yay! This guy just fucking helped me so much. He really did. This guy, you know, he's just fucking awesome. I could have gone for the Garunix trade-in, but I want to go for the Yugioh because Yugioh's always good. And it's just nice stuff like that because I have Onslaught. So I could have just gone for the trade-in, but I didn't want to risk me drawing any more Garunixes. That's just how it is. And he says his trap's done. And I'm going to finally take some damage. It kind of took him long enough to dish out the damage. So I get my Trick Archfiend. Like, hell yeah. So we're going for the Onslaught, special the Big Bird. And I believe he goes for the Bottomless, but I do have that Circle of the Fire King to say, screw you! My Big Bird ain't dying yet. This thing is so... This card in general is good. Like, Circle... Oh my god, it's so fucking good. Especially with the Yugioh. Yugioh's gonna say, sup, how you doing? Exceed into the black ship. Use effect to send that Magicling to the graveyard so he doesn't get it back in his hands. And we're gonna attack him for that 1000 damage with the Trick Archfiend. Because we just want to dish as much damage as we can. And if he Dark Holes or something like that, I can add the Archfiend Queen with Harriet's effect and have a trade-in target. But Garunix does pop up, and I do lose my black ship, but at the same time, I don't really care because he served his purpose already, and I got the trade-in for the Harris. For the Emperor, so it doesn't allow me to do that. Bottomless Trap Pole, changed traps on, so that did play a role, but I am trading that Compulse because I don't want Angeline to actually go off. Angeli, my bad, that's her name. I don't want that shit going off, and I believe he does surrender. No, he has the T-Roar, so he doesn't quite surrender. He doesn't really need to surrender because he does have that protection. But here my opponent is going to make a very big misplay here, which it happens. And he's going to attack, and he forgot to activate the T-Roar at the start, at the battle phase. So he does lose on that because even though T-Roar does say you cannot attack, but it cannot stop the attack that's already been declared. So this is why you should definitely try to change it beforehand. But on things like the end, no one really tells you. So yeah, it's kind of things like that. But no one really tells you on the end. But that was the misclick enhanced part by GG. I just had all the answers to his plays. So next, finally, it's Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragons. So I could trade in the Garunix, but I don't really want him to know what I'm playing. I want him to think I'm playing Archfiends. Kind of the reason I play this deck, because it makes the opponent think, what is he playing? It could be Archfiends. Then the Fire Kings pop up. It's like, what the hell is this? So it's gonna be the deck in my deck, and he's going nuts. Look at this, triple Cyber Dragon. Oh my god, going for the Tyrus. Like, that really sucks. That really does suck. So we're gonna add the Empress to the hand, and he's gonna attack me for 2100 and then 400. And I believe he does pop my Bottomless with Tyrus effect. Either does an error occurs. Thank you, Dev Pro. You fucking suck. That was fucking awesome. But anyway, that was some Archfiend King Duels. Like I said, that is still in the works. I'm also working on other things. I have some Hunter stuff. I got some Hunter. That's Heroics. 300 Duels right here. I'm working on that deck. I haven't played that deck in a while. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the replays. And yeah, that profile is coming soon. I still got some tweaks. Gotta work on it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the duels. And like always, I'll see you guys next time.